Hey, what's going on? My name is Marco Hanna from PhoneDog.com, and I wanted to bring up an old friend, the Samsung Galaxy Note 3. Why? Because this giant phone has sold like crazy thanks to its crazy form factor, S Pen, and the amazing amount of horsepower underneath this phone. I also wanted to bring the Note 3 back into the spotlight to provide an answer to some controversy. It's the question between the black Galaxy Note 3 and the white Galaxy Note 3 regarding materials and durability. Note 3 has this faux leather stitched back cover, which is now being implemented on almost all of their new products. If you've watched our videos from CES this year, you saw the same material on the Galaxy Camera 2 and the new tablets they announced. The truth is, there is a difference between these two. To me, the black Galaxy Note 3 looks and feels better in the hand. The material is just a little bit more tough, which is more realistic than this white faux leather on the white Galaxy Note 3, which was made softer to prevent staining. Right, after we sorted that, let's talk more about these two phones, or actually this one phone because they're exactly the same. You've watched our ginormous amount of content covering the Galaxy Note 3. It's all from unboxings to dogfights to full reviews, so you basically know the Note 3, so I'll keep the specs short and sweet. It has a 5.7-inch 1080p Super AMOLED display, a 2.3 GHz quad-core processor, a whole 3 GB of RAM, a 13-megapixel camera capable of shooting 4K video, and did I mention it is seriously lightweight? This phone probably has more power than the power they had on NASA's Apollo spacecrafts. The battery life is also just outstanding, easily lasting over one full 24-hour period with more than enough juice to battle the next day. Next, we can move on to the Note and the Galaxy Note 3. Since this incorporates Samsung's S Pen, you can do some pretty neat things. For one, you can draw, take notes, and use the S Pen instead of your finger if you want to look like an old user of Palm devices. But with more usable features like Air Command, it makes the S Pen more worthwhile to learn than just using your finger. Personally, I never use the S Pen, only if I need to take quick notes while I'm at CES or a trade show. I just much prefer using my fingers to interact with the display. Now, it sounds like I'm worshipping the Note 3. You probably think I have a shrine to the Galaxy Note 3. Well, that doesn't stop me from pointing out wrong things about this phone. Ever since the Note 3 has been released a few months back, I've always been let down by TouchWiz. It's been worse thanks to my recent switch to the Nexus 5 and Moto X as my daily drivers. Anytime I pick up a stock Android device, then switch to the TouchWiz, I'm almost disgusted. I'm not a big fan of it. It's too goofy with all the animations and sound effects, and it can really make an impact towards performance. Sometimes this phone will actually stutter in some of the TouchWiz applications. It makes me think why Samsung packed 3 GB of RAM. Maybe it's because they actually needed to. The other downside is the lack of updates. The hottest device on the market right now is the Moto X. It's lightning fast with updates, and now with the implementation of adding updates through the Google Play Store, it's going to be even quicker. So that makes it king of the hill when it comes to updates in the Android marketplace. Sadly, the Note 3 is stuck on Android 4.3. Why? You can pay your thanks to TouchWiz. And when 4.4 comes to the Note, you won't see a major difference. Why? Because it will still have TouchWiz on top of it. Now, TouchWiz does work and it has some really neat features. It also allows you to record 4K video unlike any other application from the marketplace. I just wish it was better than it is now. Anyway, the Note 3 Revisited. I know you've seen everyone's recap videos, revisited videos, wrap-up videos about the Note 3, and I'm sure they had similar thoughts, but I do. But the plain point is, the Samsung Galaxy Note 3 is a fantastic device let down by software. Yet it proves to absolutely destroy the market with record sales. One can only hope TouchWiz will change, but I really doubt that will ever happen. So here it is, one of the hottest and best devices around, the Samsung Galaxy Note 3. Just make sure to get the black one, it just looks better. But that's it. My name is Marco Hanna from PhoneDog.com. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at PhoneDog_Marco and like PhoneDog on Facebook at Facebook.com/PhoneDog. And I'll see you guys in the next video.